Hey, welcome to August newsletter for TSBE. And who would have thought it's August already? Over half the year's gone, and it's going to be such a busy run into Christmas already. We know it's tough out there at the moment, so I know everyone's working really hard in their businesses. Big change, I'm standing here this month instead of Ben Lyons, but it's actually a really good story that we think at TSBE and Food Leaders Australia. The reason it's such a good story is that we're just getting so busy in the ag and export and innovations part of the business, and of course that's what Food Leaders Australia works on. And when we sat down and thought about it from a strategy point of view as to who we wanted to lead that section, someone with 18 years experience in China who's just got a phenomenal experience right throughout Asia. There's no one better than Ben Lyons. So through discussions with Ben, that's his real passion, that's where he really knows his stuff. He's keen to get in there and devote 100% of his time to that. We think there's phenomenal opportunity for us at TSBE and Food Leaders Australia in food, export, innovation, value-adding food. It's such a wonderful area, and it's really at the core of what we do here in the Toowoomba and Surat Basin region. So we're really excited to have Ben leading that part of the business. And of course that means I've come back in just really to look after TSBE as a whole, and particularly the resources sector. It is tough out there at the moment, and I've got a little bit of history in that area. So I've come back in really to try and put a bit of a focus on that and supercharge that part of the business, because it is doing a bit tough right through the region on that front at the moment. Look, just a couple of other quick things from me. On the supply chain side of things, make sure you give Regan and Lance a call. These guys know this area back to front. Two quick ones, AGL, Renewables. They've got that wind farm going out at bordering Western Downs and South Burnett. They've done a few supplier sessions around the place at the moment. So if you've got any queries in that, make sure you give them a call. Of course, Nexus is also going on. Heaps of contracts have been awarded but not yet announced to the market, and hopefully over the next month or so we see some of those opportunities being announced. So that may mean opportunities for people down the supply chain, and of course the companies that win those contracts themselves. Again, Regan and Lance are all over that, and make sure you be in touch. I expect those of you in that sector, supply chain sector, to be ringing those guys almost daily to find out what's going on, because it is an ever moving sector. Of course, just three quick plugs. First of all, Food Leaders Australia is out at Beef Expo, which is an event run by Australian Events out at the Toowoomba Showgrounds. We all know that beef's going through the roof. You see that through the prices when you're buying beef at the supermarket, but of course that flows on to export opportunities overseas. So congratulations to Australian Events, they've done a great job. And our very own Ben Lyons is a guest speaker at a number of events through that week. Two other quick plugs. Access China, we're up over 160 people at the moment. There's no question about it, you should be on the trip. I think it'll be phenomenal opportunities just from a networking sense. I think it seems like we've got just about every media outlet in the country coming along on the trip, from a whole rural space, from the Australian Financial Review, the Australian, APN newspapers, and the list goes on and on. So from a media perspective, there'll be opportunities, but of course we've got Minister Lynham coming, who's the Minister for State Development. We're hopeful of a federal minister as well. You're going to learn a lot over there in China. It's really, I think, really well priced. So get on board. If you've got any queries, make sure you give me a call or Ben a call, or any one of the team. It's going to be a fantastic journey. Finally, it's renewals time for TSBE, as you would know, and we're coming up to the end of our grace period. We really need your support, but from my personal perspective, there's never been a more important time for you to be part of TSBE, because it is tough out there. We keep talking of opportunity, and there is no place I'd rather be than in Toowoomba and the Surat Basin. We do have some infrastructure projects going on that don't appear to be going on anywhere else in the state, but we know it's tough. And when it's tough, you really need the networks to be able to lean on. You need to know what opportunities are coming up. You need to be part of that group. If there's any queries for the work that we do, please give me a call, please give Ben a call, or any one of the team, and we're only too happy to help. There is lots of opportunities. It's damn hard work to try and get hold of those opportunities at the moment, but we're here to help in any way that we can. Have a great month, and hopefully we'll see you in an event soon. Thanks.